Howdy folks, Rob, MaximumRD here. With this video I wanted to give you some news. There's a good chance you may have heard already. I'm not the first to mention it, and I surely won't be the last, but I felt I really should do a video on it, if at least a short one to mention. If you had not already heard, computer pioneer, Commodore founder, Jack Tramiel has passed away at the age of 83. I originally heard it, I should say I read a post over on Atari Age from a fellow username who goes by the name of Retro Rogue. His original post was that he had gotten confirmation from his son Leonard, who's a friend of his, had heard that Jack had passed away. Now, often, online in forums, various places, you hear posts like that. You want to make sure that it's true, get it confirmed. And so for quite some time I kept searching Jack's name, checking Google News, finally looking for a source. But because if you're going to bring something like that up or mention it, you don't want to, you want to be sure of your facts and make sure it's true before you bring news like that and end up looking foolish and possibly traumatizing family members and other people with misinformation. But not too long afterwards, I had actually found a link for Forbes.com. I'll include the link in the description also, as well as the original post on Atari Age that did clearly state, with the headline, computer legend and gaming pioneer Jack Tramiel dies at 83. So that was enough to confirm it for me. And I posted, of course, in my gaming group and several places online, just a few short words. I sent out a YouTube post and feed and that about the news. So yeah, I just thought I'd make this quick video and say, regardless, whatever your thoughts are of the man, there is no denying the fact, that he did have quite the impact on the computing and in some ways even the gaming landscape for the home computer users and gamers. He's probably most famous for his slogan, "Computers for the masses, not the classes," and it was that thought and reasoning that led to the introduction of the Commodore 64, a machine that was pretty much my first real home computer. I played a bit on the previous offering, the VIC-20, but as to what was introduced into my home as far as a computer goes, it would have been the original Commodore 64. I'm sure all of you will recognize this little baby here. It's the original bread bin, as it's called, type model right there. So, and I had used Commodore PETs in school, at least in Canada, and I think for a large portion of the US they were familiar with the PET computers. And he was known as he was a hard-nosed businessman, and with great success of any company, there's always sacrifices and work that is done to get there. And I know he was known as a very shrewd businessman, And but you know, regardless, he leaves behind a legacy and will always be remembered. So I wanted to just, you know, spotlight that and say thanks again to Jack Tramiel, and thanks for all the great memories and for introducing the Commodore 64 to the world and to the general buying public. It was a great machine, a great part of my computer history. There's the data set. And one more item. I even got the whole package here. This is the later model, the Commodore 64C, right in this package right here. And a lot of great memories, a lot of great computing memories. I wasn't much of a coder or programmer, or besides typing in some basic programs. But yeah, I grew up on the Commodore side of the tracks. There are those who, you know, as I say, love him or hate him. Whether you remember him for his bringing the Commodore 64 to market, or some of the things he did during his years afterwards at Atari. Again, you can't deny his place in history in the computing field. So rest in peace, Jack Tramiel. Leave your comments and thoughts and views as usual. I'll have a few links for you that relate to the story. And that's it. Rob, MaximumRD out, and talk to you soon.